Hello, internets, and welcome to the 27th edition of Podcast Equipped. I'm your host, Miguel Zarate, alongside our guest, Alex Hernandez.
Hello.
And my best friend, John Valencia.
What's up, internet? Wow!
So, as you know, we always start the show with, what are we playing this week? Alex, what have you been playing this week?
Rocket League.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes! I've said this every week since this game came out. It's the game of the year. At least maybe until I get my hands on Phantom Pain.
It's getting perfect.
Fallout 4.
I was like, isn't Phantom Pain already getting like good ratings?
Yeah, it's getting 10 out of 10 from everything right now. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to name it my game of the year. You know, that's a personal thing, John. That's with me and my... Just joking. No, but for real,
Black Ops 3, guys.
Whoa.
No one would ever know.
I just don't like the fast gameplay, dude. I can't do it. I suck.
Have you played the beta?
I suck. I suck. I can't do it.
We went through this up before.
Did you guys play Advanced Warfare?
No.
Okay, because
we own Ghost right now, so...
My problem with Advanced Warfare was the double jumps, the strafing, all that stuff. And then they brought that back. It looks like they brought that back for Black Ops 3, and I'm just not a big fan of that. I just want to just flat, I gotta climb shit. Done.
All I want to do... I'm so glad, though, they got rid of quickscoping in this game. So that's gone.
Oh, they also got rid of the, what's it called? That whole where you're getting shot. Oh, I'm going to jump and crouch. They got rid of that.
They say that.
But then they're going to patch it back in, right?
It's going to come back.
Yep.
That's what always happens.
It's because everybody bitches and complains about it. Like, I want that back. I'm part of the game. You can't take that away from me. Well, fuck it. Just learn another way to win.
Bitch, you remember Mario Party, how it was with the 64? Do we have that now? What happened, Nintendo?
What are you talking about?
We want the old Mario Party back where it's 4v4 or 1v1v1v1.
Everyone's in a group.
Yeah, that was really dumb. Anyways, John, what have you been playing?
I've been playing Persona 4, still on the quest to platinum.
Why? That's too much to platinum. Why do you just want it?
I just want the platinum for that game.
Just like, I did it, motherfucker.
I did it.
I can platinum Rocket League.
I can do that. That's easy. That's easy. I'm all the way there. I just need to do get 10 wins in a row, which I'm never gonna do if I keep playing online.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta do it single player on a league. Turn those computers easy, real quick.
Rookie.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Rookie. Sorry.
Then what else? I've been playing. I got back on Kickbeat. Started playing Sound Shapes. I haven't been really playing my consoles.
You're just playing your Vita much?
Yeah, just my Vita and PC.
All right. I've been playing Rocket League, Ground Zeroes, whatever. That's it. That's all I need.
I play Destiny every once in a while.
You still?
I'm still on Destiny because
who still plays Destiny?
A lot of people. A lot of people are getting ready for the Taken King.
I know my coworker's just like, "Are you ready for Taken King?" It's like, "No. How many times do I have to go over this? I'm not interested in Destiny." I'm going to be doing this in Destiny, so a lot of them I'm just like, "Shut up."
I just don't want to do it. It's like everybody's so far ahead right now. It's like I just don't want to catch up.
So I took a break when Crota came out because after playing that game for so long, it just felt like a task. Like everything
that's what I
took
mean.
Forever for you to do.
It's like an old school RPG at this point where you gotta just grind and grind and grind. It's like, Jesus Christ. Alright. That's it. Anyways, if you didn't know this... Oh shit, I shook this dude. If you didn't know, this Podcast Equipped. Every week, John and I, and sometimes a guest, come equipped with news and topics from the video game industry and discuss them for your viewing or listening pleasure. You can find us every Thursday on SoundCloud.com/EquippedGaming or YouTube.com/EquippedGaming. That's it. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter too. Oh, wait, we'll get that at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, we come with news. John, announce the news.
So this one's a little bit interesting coming from Nintendo. So they're going to be hosting indie games at PAX.
Yeah, that is weird. You get the console makers, Xbox 360 started it all with indies on Xbox 360, you know. Mm-hmm. Super Meat Boy, Fez, games like that. They were huge on that platform. And then now PS4 has kind of taken control of the indie market with, games like Super... just games with plus, not games plus.
No, you got
PS Plus. They get a lot of indie games on there.
Like Towerfall Ascensions,
Rocket League. Yeah, that's a PS4 console exclusive. You know, it's on PC, but it's not coming to Xbox One as far as it's been announced. So,
although I think now with the popularity, they might just take it to what's it called.
I would. I mean, this game's fucking awesome. Everybody should play it. If you have a PC, go out and get it right now. I'm so glad I got it free for Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, PlayStation. Get it for this one.
Yep.
I mean, it's $20. It sucks that you missed July's free month, but $20 is worth it.
But there's a lot of people who are like, "That's an indie game. I don't want that crap. It's stupid. $20? That should be $5."
I mean, you could pay $60 to play Call of Duty.
Oh,
right?
Oh, shots fired.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I find that interesting that Nintendo is actually going to host indie games. I want to see what's there because they actually had Shovel Knight first, which is a great game if you haven't played. Old school platformer like game. I thought that was awesome, and I would like to see Shovel Knight in Smash Bros. Just saying, that was my vote was going for.
I don't know though. Like with the only thing I have problem with Nintendo is that the pricing with the indie games.
Yeah,
they're a little bit more expensive than they are like on Xbox and PS3 and the PC.
What aren't they like $20 to $25 most of the time?
Yeah, they're like $3 or $4 more than what they should be.
It's probably because Nintendo wants to make more profit. You know, they were always weird. They do things their own way. I don't know. They make no sense to me as a company.
Yeah, because I was thinking of getting 1001 spikes for it before I even got the Vita. And then I saw the price, like, never mind. Then I heard how buggy it was afterwards.
Yeah, it didn't even run very well on the 3DS. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, guys.
What?
Oh my god, somebody almost got shot at the Pokemon World Championship.
Oh, damn.
So wait, the Pokemon World Championship, that is just like the game, the 3DS game, right?
No. So it's a mix
of
the 3DS game and the card game.
Okay.
What happened?
And so I guess 2 men were arrested for allegedly making threats to attendees at the Pokemon World Championship in Boston. According to Boston Police Department, 18-year-old and a 27-year-old drove from Iowa to Boston with several guns in their vehicles. Having obtained a search warrant for the vehicle, police confiscated a 12-gauge shotgun, DPM-5 model, AR-15 rifle, along with 250 rounds of ammunition. Wow, that's kind of a big deal.
That's crazy. Like, people take this shit too seriously. I don't know if he's just going in there like because he's mad he lost or something, or if he's just going in there just because like he knows a lot of nerds are together.
Probably lost.
He's an Adolf Hitler of nerds.
They stole my shiny Charizard. I'll get him to pay.
All right, maybe it's too soon to be making these jokes. Anyways, John, what's the next up on the list?
Right, so the next one, we talked about this in the last podcast, is that Capcom shut down the fan-made project for Resident Evil 2 called Resident Evil 2 Rebirth. But they're also asking those developers to come help them for insights and whatnot for the game.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, just buy off everything they've started, because they've already obviously started remaking this.
Yeah, and it looked actually really nice.
Yeah, they did a pretty damn good job at it.
That's what I'm saying. So pay these guys, take whatever they made, and get the game out quicker. You could get your money back quicker, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
less development time, less people to work for you.
Yeah, but here's the thing, we know it's completely shut down, but do you think there's going to be probably 2 different play styles for it? Since we already have, it was a third person over the shoulder.
Is that what the new one was?
Yeah, that was how the new one was set up to be like Resident Evil 4 and 5, 6.
Well, I haven't played the first remake that they just made.
The first remake's just
is it the tank controls again?
Yeah, it's kind of like the tank controllers.
Well, then what I would do is I would just take all the assets that they made. They obviously designed the police station. They redesigned Raccoon City already. Take all that. That's easy. That's something you just got to shift the controls to or the camera angle to. Really easy to switch, in my opinion.
I mean, from what it looks like, they already were pretty far in. So I don't see why they can't just implement an actual modern mode.
Because it's Capcom. They're a Japanese company. You know how Japanese companies are. They like to be hands-on with everything they do. They like to control everything they do. It's like Konami right now with fucking Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
They want to control the whole situation. You know what I mean? Take his name out. Like, we want to show our dominance. Thing. It's crazy. It's dumb. So. Anyways.
All right. In next news, Xbox One could be compatible with the original Xbox. They're looking into this on how they could actually get that done.
I don't care about this.
Why? There's actually some pretty good Xbox
I'm not saying that, but it's like, who wants to go back? I mean...
Wait. What is it?
They're trying... So
they want to look into... getting the original Xbox games.
Backward compatible with Xbox.
That's like 2 generations worth.
But at this point, it's pretty much the games that are already like HD remastered. The original Halo games are on Xbox One now. And then
Gears of War is going to be on there. Well, that actually wasn't on there. Yeah.
360.
When Xbox One got announced, there was like some vampire game. I forgot what it's called. That was on the original Xbox. That's getting remade for the Xbox One.
Legacy of Game.
A lot of people didn't even know this, but like the original Xbox 3 or the Xbox 360 could play Xbox games. How many people do you know played Xbox games on their Xbox 360?
I tried.
But it's like, why though? I mean, how often did you try?
Only when we needed to play Halo 2.
See, there you go. There you go. One game. It's like how many people are going to go back and try to play an Xbox OG game on their Xbox fucking One.
I want to play that one party game.
Honestly, if I'm going to play a PlayStation 1 game, I'm going to play it probably on my Vita. You know what I mean? Just sit there with my handheld.
But you can't do that with Valkyrie's Chronicle or Valkyrie's Profile.
And then what? PlayStation Now, right?
Yeah. Well, that
is it mostly just PS3 games? Because I went
mostly
through
PS3
it and
games.
I mostly saw
There's not
PS3
even any PS2 games on there actually.
Oh, well, that's kind of funny.
It really is dumb, but see, that's the thing. There was only 20 million Xboxes out there for the original Xbox. So it's not like people are demanding to play these games, you know what I mean? And a lot of their stuff was just third-party games. They didn't have a big first-party lineup back then.
Honestly, the only things I ever played were Halo and Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
And Battlefront 3 is it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One, so there's,
Yeah, it's alright. Just play that.
Yep.
Instead. Battlefront, by the way. I'm pissed off there's no single-player campaign.
But you get to play both sides.
It was kind of like that.
And stuff, all right? They had missions and stuff.
Yeah, but you could do them solo, and then it was co-op.
No, it's not the same.
It's kind of the same.
Not the same. I don't want to play with other people online.
But
yeah,
have you played Battlefront though? Any of the Battlefronts?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much kind of like playing online. So they just got the same concept and just threw.
But I don't want to hear people. I don't want to deal with assholes. All right. I don't want to see people teabagging me.
It sounds like Titanfall. How they have just the random AI, and then there's the group of everyone just going in.
That was a fucking huge failure, by the way, for EA. God damn it, EA. They regret it now, I bet you.
Are they making Titanfall 2, though?
Yeah, it's going to be on PS4 now, though.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Anyways.
All right, so now the 2DS gets a price drop from $129 to 99 cents.
Who cares? $10. Nobody wants the 2DS.
But I want a 2DS. I'm going to try to get it to flip.
I have the 3DS. I have 5 of them.
Why? You love that? You could have bought a Vita. You have a Vita.
I have. Okay, so I have the original Ocarina of Time 3DS. The Link Between Worlds 3DS. I have a Super Smash Bros.
Those are cool though.
See, I have the Super Smash Bros. 3DS XL, and then I have the Majora's Mask 3DS, and then I have the pink one that I just gave to my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a.
See, all I wanted was the Persona 3DS XL.
Did you get it? You didn't get that though.
No.
You canceled it, right?
I had to cancel it because then that's when PSX was announced. So I'm like, nope.
By the way, we'll be at PSX, guys.
With this guy.
We'll be
I'll
there.
Be there.
We'll cover it. We'll
do stuff.
Orgasm if I see Final Fantasy VII at all on that floor, which I highly doubt. Shenmue
3. Yeah. No, that's still in development, I thought. They just got a Kickstarted.
Who knows, dude? Who knows? I bet you they had it going already.
Yeah.
But we get to guys. It's all about Last Guardian. Remember that.
Yes. That game looks pretty cool.
I'm guaranteed we're going to see more in the keynote.
No, I'm sure. Like I said, I'm already banking on Gran Turismo being announced because that's Sony.
What is 6? 7?
Gran Turismo 6?
7.
7? Is it 7?
There's a lot of them now.
Yeah, 7 for sure because that's Sony's biggest best-selling IP of all time, which a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think it's Uncharted. Uncharted sells okay, nothing compared to like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Uncharted 4 or what?
Uncharted 4 will fucking sell at least 10 million.
I better get a freaking demo thing at PSX. Or
you mean to play one? Yeah, no, for sure because it's coming out early 2016.
All I asked for is not have a freaking 5-6 hour wait like the order did.
Well, we got to the order luckily in
the second day, the first one.
Yeah, the first day we can get in the order, and it was sad because what we saw, the order was really fucking good, and then the game came out and it was trash.
It was what, like 6 hours of gameplay?
Well, I mean, that's not a problem for me, but it's just like, as long as the game has a lot of stuff going on, which it turned out it didn't.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Like I said, if an Uncharted game is just 5 hours full of action, that's fine. You know, last week I played Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which was fucking 5 hours long, but that game is phenomenal. Not for everybody, but phenomenal.
What? All right. So, next news. There's beta testers being accepted for the PS4's new firmware.
Do we know anything about this firmware yet?
No. Okay. Other than they're getting beta testers.
Well, I know the YouTube thing is coming. Like, you're going to be able to stream directly to YouTube now.
That's
pretty cool. Amazing. Pretty cool. It's going to make it easier for us to upload straight there.
Or Until Dawn Let's Play soon.
Oh, yes.
So then that's pretty much going to take a hit at Twitch then.
Yeah. Well, yes, Twitch is not owned by Google, so let's say...
But I thought Google is no longer going to be owning YouTube.
They own them. They're just going to let them more they're going to be a hands-off approach with it. So they're going to still be making money off them. And I think Google wants to own the world, basically. Google's going to be crazy eventually in a couple of years. Overlord Google.
Do they own Netflix?
Forgive me when I see this. They will own Netflix. I wouldn't doubt they're going to own Netflix eventually.
Okay, Google. What can I assist you with? I want a Netflix and chill. Who shall I call?
Oh my god.
Stupid. Anyway, yeah, I think Google. I think that's going to be huge to play YouTube or to be able to stream directly to YouTube. It'll make it more accessible. You know what I mean? People could find our channel more often because right now we're playing. We don't live stream on YouTube, but we do live stream sometimes on my Twitch channel.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier for our subscribers who do follow us right here on Equip Gaming to watch our live streams because they'll already be there.
Mm-hmm. And then plus if they have their notifications on, I think if I'm correct, it notifies them. Oh, they're live streaming.
Yeah, they do. It does.
It's like go check them out. You can get We Play Wednesdays early.
Yes. But I don't know anything else that's coming to this.
I don't know everything.
They need to step up their game because Xbox One gets updated like every month. So
that's because they need it.
But I mean, I just wish there are some features that they haven't put in that they promised. Like, remember when they said you can download a game halfway through it, you'll be able to start playing it. Yeah. That needs to be able. I want that. You know what I mean? Because there's been some big downloads. I don't have the fastest internet connection here, so it's like I just want to play the game already. And then it's like halfway done, and I'm like, I should be able to play it right now. They promised me I'll be able to play it right now. I want it.
I know they did it with Call of Duty, though. Like, oh, which one do you want to play, multiplayer or the campaign?
Oh, yeah. If you want to download it early. That's pretty cool. I don't know.
But it's Call of Duty. No one cares. No, I'm sorry. No one cares.
No, Call of Duty is, like, falling off the map. I feel bad for Sony because I feel like they had a big... Like, for the casual fans, it's great. They love it. But the hardcore fans are dying and dying and dying. You know, it's being less of a big deal every year. But
they're still gonna sell millions and millions.
Exactly, but I feel like Sony got on the bad end of the deal because it's like it's gonna sell less and less as the years go on by. Yeah. We're getting fatigued from the whole thing.
Yeah, but then again, we got Tom Clancy coming at us, Battlefront coming at us, and then what else?
Division.
The Division. Oh my god, I want the Division.
See, we got the Siege, Division, Battlefront.
Siege got delayed, by the way. I don't think we said that on this podcast. Siege got delayed till next year.
Damn.
They want to make sure it's a quality game. I'd rather them do that, but I am like that. I've only seen that game at 2 shows so far. I think.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't see it at last E3.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it was this E3.
And then what was the other one? Wildland.
Wildland looks cool, but that's fucking like 3 years away, probably. The way people announce games these days.
We're gonna announce it here, but this is actually our delay date, so expect delays.
Like I'm hyped for the Division, but I've seen that game fucking 3 years in a row at E3. Like, fucking just release it already.
2 or 2.5?
No, 3.
3 years?
3 years in a row.
Sure?
I'm certain. I saw it the 2012 because that was the same year that Uncharted 4 got announced.
Man. Well, what is it? It's spring 2016.
Now
we finally have a date for it.
Yeah, we had a date for it earlier this year, and then it got delayed again. That's like, damn it.
It sounds like Batman.
I just wish they didn't announce games so early. Like, Fallout did it right. You know what I mean? Announced it in April?
Yeah, when was E3?
E3 April?
May, like the end April, of May. Yeah. Like they actually showed it.
June, you're right.
Yeah, they showed it at E3 and officially announced it.
Yeah, they announced a date at E3.
Yeah,
it was already announced like the week before
because they were already working on it prior instead of just like, hey, we're working on this 3 years later. Hey, that sounds like everything's like BioShock Infinite now. How the game looks so good,
right?
They wait 3-4 years. Oh, it's finally the game was
okay. But no, this game's gonna be fucking awesome. Fallout's gonna be awesome.
And there's no level cap either.
Oh,
you didn't know that?
I did not.
Crazy.
Know that.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see what. Aren't they making an online mode for this?
I hope so. That'd be pretty
I'm just happy that we can build our own base. Crafting system.
Well, see, that's what's also in that's what got me excited about Phantom Pain is you're gonna be able to have your own base and you have like you go collect these people.
Yeah, but I felt that it was a little bit kind of like Clash of Clans because you get to go up against other bases as well.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's where the microtransactions come into.
I don't want
what Metal Gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want microtransactions. That's stupid. I hope they're like optional, like everything you'll be able to earn, but if people want to purchase it, get it quicker, that's fine. Whatever. As long as I'm able to get
spend their money.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. John?
Alright, so going back to Fallout 4. there's been advertisement, actually profiles on Tinder advertising Fallout 4 Shelter.
I've seen it. I was like, the first time I saw it.
Hold on. So there's like they created a profile for, and then they're like talking you up, and then all of a sudden, hey, you should pre-order Fallout 4.
It's just like, it says Fallout Shelter Girl or Fallout Shelter Boy.
Yeah. It's funny though. I thought it was funny. I clicked on it a couple times. It's like, what the fuck is this? I didn't want to like match with it because then I'm afraid it was going to keep bombarding me with advertisements.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to look for love.
Oh.
Just joking. Ignore that. But yeah, I thought this is a funny way to advertise your game because a lot of guys are going to be on there and gals too. Not to be sexist. Who are gamers? A lot of us are nerds who are looking for love. All right, on Tinder. The worst place to be looking for love.
Left swipe.
Go meet a girl at church.
At church? That's even
Go meet a girl at the supermarket.
Go meet a Catholic girl.
No. They'll slap my kid with a fucking... I used to be Catholic, by the way, so it's alright. Anyway, John.
My gosh. Anyway, so... moving on.
Moving on.
Nintendo patented...
Nintendo patented
a console with no optical drive.
So it's gonna be weird. Is Nintendo gonna be the first company to go all digital? I don't think their shit can handle it though. They have not proven their digital store sucks. Mm-hmm. They've proven that their prices suck. And what are they gonna do about GameStop? We've talked about this before on podcast Equipped. It's like right now people are so afraid to make an all digital disc drive or all digital console because they don't want to cut GameStop out. You know what I mean? They're afraid of their losing partnership with them. They're not going to want to do anything for them.
Plus, they're still like, I'm still the whole I want shit on my shelf type of person. Like, if there's a collector's edition of just some random Nintendo game like a Metroid, Star Fox, Legend of Zelda game, I want that on my shelf. I don't want something.
That's true. I'm digital. Like that. I'm like that right now with games that I truly love. I'm not going to just collect anything. I'm not that hardcore. But I'm like, I do want a hard copy of The Last of Us. I do want a hard copy of the Uncharted series. I want to go back and buy some old Sega games that I had growing up that made me feel happy. That they're not necessarily even worth anything, but I just want them because I'm like, fucking childhood right here. Yeah. Pop it in, get a Retron 5 one day and pop it in on my HD TV and just play.
Just like, remember that argument we had with the GameStop lady?
Yeah.
But she didn't want to... I didn't want to buy the game because it didn't have the original case.
And she was like, is that a big deal?
It's that big of a deal? What's going to be in the console? Or what are you going to look at?
Like, bitch, you don't understand. Calm down.
No, I get it. A lot of people have the nostalgia of holding stuff in their hands. Plus, it's like not all of us have on dedicated internet service that we can use all the time and update and all that. It's like when the PSN store goes down, it's like I can't even play some of the games on PS4 right now if I'm not online. It's like, it's bullshit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because during the Christmas, when PS4 got hacked, I'm like, okay, I'm going to play this and this. I'm just like, never mind, I can't because I need
to connect to PS4. I mean, PSN. Just dumb. It's stupid. It's like, I don't even get it. We don't own that shit, you know what I mean, when we buy digitally. Of course, I do buy a lot of games digitally, but that's a lot of indie games because they're not available on physically. Disc. Yeah.
Are you going to get Shovel Knight digital or physical when it comes out?
I'm kind of thinking about it. I really like that game, but I'm going to get it down the line probably when a price drop comes. I wait a lot of the time to buy my games. Unless the one thing you might want to start collecting physically is a lot of Vita games because Vita games are getting a very small release. And I could see them in like 20 years. Anybody collecting or looking to collect for a Vita will pay top dollar for a lot of games like Danganronpa that are like highly recommended for the Vita, but had very like limited releases.
Gotta buy Persona.
Yep, Persona's so good.
Marvel's also more too.
Yeah. I can't even find a physical copy of Marvel anymore.
The only way I can find it on
Amazon.
But last time I checked, they only have like 20 copies left.
But how much was it?
27 something.
Okay. Which is a lot for a Vita game though.
Because
a used Vita
back
game
in
that's like 5 years
California,
old.
There was this guy, like it was just a swap meet. This guy was selling like the Marvel vs. Capcom for the Vita for like $60. And
smart.
Yeah, it was smart. But then you go to the GameStop and if you can find it,
it's like 30, right?
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, there's a couple times when I've seen it at GameStop, I was like, I should buy this.
And I really love that game. We used to play that game religiously.
And I was like, you didn't see my Twitter, or I tweeted that earlier. I was like, I had the sudden urge to play UMBC.
Well, I want to play it too, but I don't have the Ultimate Edition, so it's like weird when I go back and like, oh, let me pop in the first MVC. Like, oh, I'm missing all these characters. It's all right.
It's like I'll bring my Xbox. We'll play.
Yeah, I want to play that so bad. John.
All right. Next up, it's still Nintendo news.
More Nintendo.
Nintendo is opening up for movie adaptations.
God, no!
Oh.
As long as we don't get another
Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
But I think this is because of, I think what helped it so was Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes, like Wreck-It Ralph, they proved they can make a good game or a good movie about video games. But that doesn't help that Pixels also came out.
But okay, yeah, are they animated or are they like live action? How
I think
Mario was.
I think they might just make it animated.
Well, I don't know. Nintendo's crazy, dude.
Animated.
I highly doubt they're gonna do live action. Though.
What are they gonna do though? Are they gonna make another attempt at Mario? Legend of Zelda? How are you gonna do that? Because Link doesn't talk.
Someone should just do Metroid. Just saying.
That would be a good movie.
See, I can see Metroid being like a horror genre
because no one really cares or pays attention about Metroid, and it's just like under the radar right
now.
But
then why would they want to make that movie? You know what I mean? It's not going to make them money.
Then release a game, then release the movie.
No, opposite.
Release the movie, then the games.
Make it a good movie though. You have to make sure it's a good movie, and then that'll sell people.
It has to be a blockbuster hit.
Yeah.
No, see, I can see how they could do this perfect. Like, but it also could hurt them too. Is try to make a prequel to the movie to help them with
the game,
transition to the lore.
I get that. But then they'd have to go all the way back to the NES era. Like,
no, but like, what if they want to start off with a new story?
So
you can have a prequel.
There's not much to the game. It's just she's a bounty hunter.
That's how you create
not a lot of people know anything about her, like background. She was trained by some like random alien race, and she became a bounty hunter.
Where does all this new story come from? just legend,
like, just background. Like, hey, she somehow got caught by this alien race. They trained her to do this, that. They gave her this suit. It's on her. Done. She's a bounty hunter.
Well, see, this is how you create the story for her. Like, you make sure everybody knows it with a good movie. Keep saying good because I'm afraid of another Mario Bros. Like, I'm super afraid of the Last of Us movie. Like, oh god, that has me in so much fears. And like, Troy Baker did such a good job as Joel that I cannot imagine anybody else as Joel or Ellie. You know.
Wait, Joel voiced
No, Ashley.
I can't help you there.
Ashley, we saw them at a panel. They were so awesome. She's so cute. Marry me. Ashley Tisdale. Ashley something. Ashley Johnson? That doesn't sound right. Oh well.
Somebody's telling me her last name begins with
God, we have phones.
I know.
We have.
Just like, what the hell are we doing?
Ashley Johnson, I want to say. I'm gonna put my money on that.
No, see, last time we were like, did you know what's it called? God, why can't I remember his name?
Who?
The guy who voices Drake from Uncharted.
Oh, Nolan North. I know that one.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know he was...
Ashley, yep, you're right. Ashley Johnson.
Yes. Yeah.
She's like got 10 years on you, dude.
Doesn't matter. She's cute. She's pretty cute. Certain picture, not that one. That's not a good picture.
I mean, if it loads, it'd be great.
No, the girl who's really cute and getting off topic. The woman who's in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. My God,
still haven't seen that.
We're gonna see that tonight.
Yeah,
she is sexy as fuck.
I get people in the movies.
Yeah,
for free.
Pokken tournament, guys, has been announced for the Wii U. Alex, this is more your realm.
I really want to say Pokken.
It's Pokken.
It's Pokken.
Yeah. Proper. You know what I mean? Pocket monsters. You don't call them
Pokken
They're
monsters.
Called pocket monsters. Pokken.
Okay.
But
okay. It's like you don't say poke. I don't know.
Pocket.
There's a
Pocket.
Pokemon. Oh god.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. As they say in the original song, I want to say Pokemon.
Pokemon.
No. That's another one.
No, you were doing what's it called?
No, and something they say Pokemon. And it's like official something with Pokemon. I don't know. Anyways, but this game looks pretty awesome. My only problems with it, I'm tired of seeing Charizard. I know.
I'm tired of seeing Pikachu.
I'm tired of seeing Pikachu. I'm tired of seeing Mewtwo. I'm tired of seeing Lucario.
Well, honestly, I haven't really seen Mewtwo. Mewtwo hasn't.
He's in Smash Bros.
Yes.
He's always.
He wasn't in Brawl.
It's always the same ones, though. You know what I mean? Like, step away. I know those are the popular ones.
Stay away from the first 3 starters.
Greninja will, I want to say, probably be in it.
And then even some of like the other characters who are in there, like, are trophies in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
So it's like, step away from that. Like, I'm so happy Gengar's in there. That looks so freaking cool.
Mom, Pokemon. I wish Muck was in there. Or Grimer. One of those 2.
That'd be awesome.
I love Grimer.
I wish Snorlax was in there.
See, okay, like, Grimer would be cool, and I wasn't expecting Suicune to be in it, because she's on 4 legs. How does that work? And I'm just expecting, like, oh, everyone that's on 2 legs gonna be in this game. So, like, I'm expecting, like, Electivire, Magmortar, Scyther, Scizor. That would be cool.
See, there you go. You could just name a bunch of Pokemon. Where are all the fighting Pokemon? Where's Hitmonlee? Where's Hitmonchan?
Hitmonchan.
Where are they? They're like the obvious choice for this. You know what I mean? There's like
gone.
characters already set from, because it's going to run in the Tekken engine. There's already fighters set that you can just move the moveset over to them. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, please just give me Pokemon that are good. Instead, we get another Pokemon, another Pikachu, I mean.
Pikachu Lucha Libre.
Pikachu Libre.
I'm just gonna make sure, because, like, I don't know if this was, like, me, but I could have sworn I saw a Lapras.
No, you're tripping. How are they going to implement Lapras?
See, like, I thought Weavile was random as hell, but, like, it's on 2 legs.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, I don't even think you have to be on 2 legs as long as...
Well, Suicune's on 4, so 4 legs.
Yep.
See, are they going to have any of the legendaries on there as bosses?
I mean, how do you do that, though? How do you get a bird to fight on ground?
Easy.
Like, Palkia is on 2 legs, but it's like fighting, Ogre, an ancient Ogre.
Trying to think of other Pokemon that I would like to see in this.
Blastoise?
I'm tired of seeing all the
first 3 starters.
I'm tired of seeing them. Like I said, I'm tired of seeing the same Pokemon. I just want
Sandslash, Marowak.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Kangaskhan.
No. Screw you guys. I want Jinx and Mr. Mime.
I was expecting
Mr. Mime. I don't know why that'd be cool to see Mr. Mime fight.
Just barriers.
Everywhere. Anyways, Hitmonchan. No.
Hitmonchan.
No, Hitmonlee.
You want the kicking one?
I want Harangue. In my Pokemon
I want the
game.
punching one. I'll take Steve Fox.
But this also brings up another question for me.
What?
I'm predicting that the NX is going to come out next year. Why is this a Wii U game?
They still want, like I said, they're
going to still support the Wii U, but I don't get that either. It's like the Wii U's dead in the water already. It's only sold. It barely went across 10 million units sold.
Congratulations, you're up there with the Vita.
It's sad, you know what I mean? The Vita's right there neck and neck with the Wii U, and that says a lot, you know what I mean? And I predict, because the Vita is still selling well in Japan, you know, it's always up there in the charts. The Wii U is going to be surpassed by the Vita. Like, the Vita! I'm the biggest Vita supporter, but I get that shit didn't sell.
Like, there's honestly nothing for me to
play. Well, except Mario Maker. I want Mario Maker. I want Mario Maker.
I have a Wii U, so I'm just like, if I'm someone that doesn't own a Wii U, there's nothing
to buy, right?
For me to buy that I want to play. Like Legend of Zelda is who knows how long away.
I might just get exported to what's it called?
Yeah.
NX.
Well, that sucks. I gotta buy a new console.
Plus, they're making the same mistake they made with the Wii U. They're announcing a new console, and they're gonna release a new console in the middle of these console cycles. So even if it's the same power as the PS4 and the Xbox One, in 4 more years, they're going to be releasing a PS5 and an Xbox, whatever they call it. Yeah. And then the fucking NX is going to be underpowered again. It's just like Nintendo. Do something about it.
Just wait until the next war.
No, they can't wait, though, because they're going to lose a lot of money if they wait too long.
They already are losing a lot of money on it.
The only thing that's keeping them afloat right now is Amiibos.
Mm-hmm. And people like 3DS.
Well, I mean, 3DS is actually a really... It's selling well. I mean, and I say that... It's because look at the DS numbers. 120 million? What's the fucking 3DS at? Maybe 50 million? Half of that?
That's true.
Jesus. I don't know. Anyways, we're really long on this podcast, so we're going to go to our topic of the week. As you know, we always come up with a topic to discuss about the video game industry that we think is interesting. We brought Alex along because he is trying to go to EVO for Smash Bros. So this is something John and I don't understand. We don't understand competitive gaming. So Alex, please tell us, what about competitive gaming interests you? What about, like, you're big on Evo, you're big on fighting games. Do you just like watching the technique?
Like, I don't know. I'm a competitive guy. If someone beats me at something, it's like, I gotta get better at it, and I gotta practice.
School me at Tetris, then. School me at Tetris.
That's your thing, though. Like, back when, we were in high school, you guys remember playing Smash Bros. With me. I'm not nearly as good.
Yeah.
I got a lot better at Smash Bros. Because I put a bunch of time and a, shitload of time into it. Like, I don't know. I just want... Because it looks like fun. I want to be part of the community.
I get that. No, I get that too. I love being part of the community. That's why we started this podcast, because I love just discussing everything about video games. But we have an episode where we discuss how bad I am at video games. Like, even though I've been playing video games for 20 years, maybe 19 years at this point of my life, I am not good at video games at all. I'm good at the single player games where I do not have to face other people because...
Alright, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so here's my example, because you have to have mental stamina on this.
You do.
Here's an example of me and Fausto.
Yep.
Me and Fausto practice all the time. I started using my secondary character, which is Falco, and he just mentally breaks down so I guess to him I'm adjusting every time I play him. He starts doing something different, I'll adjust to that, and I'll start doing something different to him, and he freaks out. He doesn't know what to do. He can't mentally adapt to it.
So that's why I do appreciate that. When people call it is a sport, because it is mental, physical, you have to have reaction speeds. That's huge in video games. So I get that. It's a sport, people. Fuck you guys, ESPN, or the guy who owns ESPN, who said it wasn't.
Mr. Paper Rock Scissors World League Championships?
Yeah, if you can put the Paper Rock Scissors World Championship on your channel, you can put Video Game Championship on your... No, I get that. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes, League of Legends, watching stuff like that, I'm just watching and watching. It's
that is a straight mental game, because you have to sit there. The games average on 30 to an hour, just one match.
Wait, are the pros longer matches?
No, they're about the same.
They're 30 to an hour. When I played League, a year, 2 years ago.
I only played it for 2 months and I was done.
Yeah, I couldn't. Keyboard mouse is not my thing, so I couldn't keep up with what people were already doing and what people were already used to. So I jumped into the game really late. But it's a fun game. I just can't do that one competitively.
Your Smash Bros is your thing.
Fighting games. You know that I'm good at Marvel. I'm decent at Street Fighter.
There's a technique to fighting games. That's what I can appreciate about those. You gotta look at the recovery speeds, the frames. I got 5 frames after this. I don't know, how do you count that? One, you count mentally in your head or something like that?
See, I try to do that, where it's okay, you have 5 frames. How fucking long is 5 frames?
Yeah, exactly. It's what is 5 frames?
So as far as Smash Bros, L canceling. You know what it is. Yep. You have a 6 frame after you do an air move when you hit the ground to cancel your move. It becomes second nature.
Well, yeah, no, I get that, but to begin with, I'm trying to guess. Okay, I gotta cancel. Shit, I missed it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't do that. Just not prepared, or I just don't practice enough. And that's another thing. I don't have the patience for this shit.
You don't have time.
No,
I love. Sit down, do the missions.
I love video games, so I don't want to sit there and play the same video game. I'm gonna be I want to go play this, and this today. Touch everything, and then that's why I never get good at anything else. But I'm gonna be a hypocrite right here and be if they started, which they are,
Rocket
League. They're starting World. I'm getting really good at Rocket League. I'm getting decent at it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be the best, or I'm even halfway up the best, but I'm up there. I'm getting there. I'm slowly improving my skills, honing my.
I had a good day today. A good day today in Rocket League.
Yeah,
that
we'll probably
the last second goal.
We'll probably play some more after this. Be real. I mean, I probably put that game's only been out for about a month and a week,
almost
2 months, maybe almost. I'm pretty sure I put 60, 70 hours in that game easily already. And so I guess I'm being a hypocrite when I'm telling Alex oh, I can't sit there and have the patience for this. And I get competitive. Earlier we were screaming across the house ah! I even did a slide today. That's how hardcore I'm getting. I did a slide victory like they do in soccer and scraped my knee for
Rug
nothing.
burn.
For nothing. But I get it. The prize money in they're getting insane. The amount of money, people are sponsoring, Rockstar is sponsoring people.
Xbox, PlayStation, like Atlas, I know sponsors. Capcom's Pro Tour, I think it's $250,000.
But that's for a team, right?
No,
or for
that
one person?
is one person that wins at Street Fighter, from what I remember. And this was like maybe a year ago at this point. For those of you that like watch Evo and have followed the Pro Tour, like Luffy won last year from France, and right after he won, they announced, "Hey, we're increasing the pot to like $250,000." Yeah, that's.
I'd been pissed. I'd been like, "What the fuck? You couldn't have announced that like a day earlier or something." I don't know. That's bullshit. But what I do like is when you get these characters like Justin Wong, and you have these matches that are like good versus evil, and you just hear the crowd get into it. It reminds me of like watching wrestling when I was a kid, you know what I mean? You just get the crowd like, oh, fuck Justin. He sucks.
Oh man, there's a bunch of but Justin's a good guy.
No, I'm not saying he's not, but like people view him for a couple years there, even I know this, and I'm not even big following on the scene. Like a lot of people they cheered against him every time.
For Marvel 2.
Yeah, because he would spam stuff.
Yeah, even with when NBC wasn't out, yeah, he would always spam freaking Chun-Li's damn assist or kick assist.
Like when they were showcasing it, he would be one of the players, yeah. But I don't know if you guys watched Evo this year. Fruitsy, he's from Mexico. The same thing like Justin would do, that he'd fly up in Marvel 2 and he'd just like sit there and float and just spam heavy. Fruitsy just sits up and he'll float with MODOK. Like that's one thing I like, is just watching different characters, like different characters in the game.
Yeah.
I get there's the top tier characters, like there's Virgil, there's like Dante, but I like when there's just the random, just
they mix it up.
Yeah, like he ran Captain America, MODOK, and I forget who else, and he got to top 8. And then the winner this year won with
wait,
Hulk.
They still play Marvel 3? That's awesome. I thought that game would have been phased out by now because I haven't heard anything about it.
I mean, there's like a bunch of weekly scenes at other
Well, how many games do they play at Evo?
I think it's like 8. Like this year, they had Killer Instinct, they had Mortal Kombat X, they had, I think it was Persona.
Yeah.
Awesome. They had both Smash Bros. They had Melee and Wii U, and then they had Marvel, Street Fighter 4.
Wasn't Ultra Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, it's also Street Fighter 4, and then there was one more that I don't remember.
Street Fighter, the third one?
No.
I thought. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw 5 there. Street Fighter 5.
It's like, I want to know how they decide these games. Is it by the popularity of like these games? Because I feel like some games are more technical than others. Like Smash Bros. I know is super technical, and a lot of people don't respect it for what it is. They don't consider it a fighting game, a good party game, but that's something else. That's another debate. But it's like Mortal Kombat X. Like I feel like those games aren't that strategic in my mind. They're like on a whole different system.
It's like combo heavy.
Is it really? Like I feel like it never really was, because like in these other games you can juggle your opponents.
Like Marvel, yeah. It's seriously combo heavy, like the TAC loops. But like Mortal Kombat got really combo heavy. Like they added. You remember the runs from the old Mortal Kombat games? They didn't have it in 9. They put it back in this, but there's also a stamina bar. So some combos you have to shortly run a short distance, but it's going to use your stamina bar. But
so once your stamina bar goes down, you drop them?
No, you can still be comboing, doing your juggle, but there's X-rays, the little bar.
Yeah.
That, from what I understand, you can't do a breaker. If you have 2 of the bars charged up, you can't do a breaker if you have no stamina.
Okay. That's that. I know half of what you just said. Sorry for you guys, but this is like an interesting topic. Like, I love learning about stuff I don't know about. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about competitive gaming. What games would you like to see go up next on the scene? Like, not necessarily just fighting, because we focus a lot on fighting, because that's what you're good at. It's like, I would like to see Rocket League. There's
definitely Rocket League.
Towerfall.
Yeah.
But see, I feel like there's trouble with that.
There's a small community.
Exactly, but there's a hardcore community out there who does do Towerfall tournaments and stuff. And I would like to see that get bigger. I feel like a lot of these indie games get passed over, and that's because they're like, and a lot of people play.
Now, quick thing. because I work at the movies, so we now rent
you guys do
out
tournaments,
auditoriums
right? That's awesome.
to play video games, and the consoles are provided. You just bring controllers. You bring
who provides the console?
We do.
Well, but that's another thing. It's like I got to bring my PS4 if we're gonna play Tower Ball.
Rocket League or Tower Ball.
We should do a Rocket League tournament.
4v2, 2v2.
No, 4v4. Then that's another thing. They gotta in Rocket League they have to make tiers because there's right now you can do 1v1 ranked, 2v2 ranked, 3v3 ranked, which is weird. But they provide an option. You know how you can do an exhibition of 4. Mm-hmm. Why isn't there a 4 ranked? That's what confuses me because I love rolling up with a whole squad, which I normally do. I have lots of friends who love this game. I've made believers out of everybody.
I want to be a believer.
Is there any game would you play Smite?
I'm kind of interested in Smite. Actually,
it's like League of Legends to me,
but it's third person. That's what makes
that's why you have a different perspective on it. I would like to get into it, but I don't have a strong piece.
Well, no, it's on the Xbox One now.
I don't want to buy the Xbox. It's free, but it's my Xbox One's just sitting around for our gathering dust.
Right?
Do you use your Xbox still to play Wii U games on it?
No.
You don't even.
I don't even need that anymore.
You're I don't even touch those consoles. Well, I mean, you touch the Wii. No.
I touched the Wii U.
Just because of an old Smash Bros. Game.
I touched the Wii for Smash Bros. And the Wii U every once in a while just to play Mario Kart or party.
Well, see, that's what I mean. Those are what we were talking about earlier. So we're going to go off topic again. That's what all those consoles are just used for. And so I'm thinking I do these what I call Discuss Play Mondays. It's not I do basically Let's Play, but I discuss another topic that we're not necessarily going to touch on the show. And here's a little preview of what I'm planning on doing. I feel like that Nintendo hasn't had a really good console since
the GameCube.
No, not even. I mean, the GameCube was good,
but
it didn't sell well. So I'm the last time Nintendo was really successful in the console market was the SNES.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, the N64 didn't even sell well either.
But then you look at who it was competing against, and it was Sega, wasn't it?
PlayStation. Oh, you mean the SNES?
Yeah.
Well, but Sega took control of that market there for a little bit.
Because they were so
aggressive. I read a book about it. It's awesome.
Really but remember, Sega was catered more to the hardcore guys. So.
They were. That's what I mean. They did all things right. That Nintendo. I feel like Nintendo learned a lot from that battle, but then because I read the book, like I said, Console Wars, go buy it. It's really good. Rain, I think. No? Yeah. Wind.
The wind rises.
Anyways, but I read a book about it, and they learned so much from that battle, but then I hadn't seen it carried on at all. Where did all that learning you did from the battle with Sega go?
They got butt chopped when PlayStation decided to make a console.
No, they screwed PlayStation. Anyways,
they did.
Back on competitive gaming. We're getting off topic here. Do you think, honestly, you can make it to EVO one day, or do you think it'll take a few years?
It'll probably take a few years, honestly, at the rate that people play. Because I've played against the number 1 player here.
In Tucson?
He wrecked me. Literally. He wrecked me in Fausto.
And that's, which is sad because you guys can wreck me, I can probably go, maybe take a life. Maybe if I'm lucky. If you make one mistake, I'll take a life. But other than that, you pretty much...
So, we went to a tournament because I felt like I need to play other people, too.
You do.
Because I need to get how other people play. And I beat a good amount of people, but it was just... I didn't realize I was going to play the number 1 guy. He was the second guy I played in the tournament and dropped me nothing. He was at, I think he took 2 stocks from me, and then at that point in the tournament, he was just messing around with me. I did take 2 stocks from him, but he was messing around. And because Fox players do the whole wave shines, how they just slide across the ground, just hitting down B. I can't do that. I don't know what to do anything about that because none of the people that I play with know how to do that.
See, I feel like you gotta study that though. You gotta watch other people online play. How do you fight against that? So I feel like there's a big amount of studying that you gotta do. Which is weird for video games.
Yeah, because go ahead.
So okay, they actually they modded the Wii to play 20XX, which is it shows you the frames. If you try to L cancel, it'll show you that's wrong, and then. So they found if I don't know, do you know what DI is?
Nope.
Directional influence. It's
I do know what that is actually.
So if I guess Marth is able to get out of, it's called the shine grab. So Fox players, they'll shine and they'll just reach for a grab.
Yep.
Marth gets pushed far back enough that he doesn't get grabbed, but it's only as far
Marth?
as I know, it's Marth.
So you just have to basically learn how to use
Yeah. Don't get grabbed.
Damn it, that sucks. That's crazy.
No, but what was I going to say? I was going to go back to the whole studying. I know you watch a crap load of like combo videos.
Yeah.
How much study do you do offline or off gaming compared to when you're actually practicing?
Like, what do you mean?
Like watching videos.
Like
how
watching
many-
videos
A lot.
to help
Because
get better.
remember Marvel days? Half the stuff that I would do in Marvel, I would sit there, watch the video. I'm like, okay, this is what this guy's doing.
You like sit there with a controller.
I'll write it down.
Oh, really?
I would write down the motion.
Damn.
Not even I would do that. It's just
Well, no, but I mean that's what you got to do if you want. Because this is right now, gaming. Sorry. What are we talking about? Competitive gaming is blowing up right now. So there's like, with the more people that become into it, the greater the pool's going to get. You know what I mean? The more people, there's going to be less and less spots is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have to do all this studying. Like the League of Legends guys, as we watched on Game Theory, they like do 14 hours of just
their gaming
practicing like crazy. So I get that he has to do that studying. You have to be committed to it. It's like, God damn. I don't even know how you're talking about finding time for your YouTube channel. Like, fuck, do you just do what you need to do?
I don't know. I haven't done it in so long, and then I want to come back, so I cut my hours at work.
Really? You cut your own hours at work?
I just took a day off, an extra day
fine.
off.
That's fine.
Because I would, my Tuesdays are back off, so
that's right.
that means
YouTube.
Release day, video game.
Oh yeah, that is
true.
I didn't even think about that. Except for some games that release on Friday. Those weirdo games.
Yeah, MSOL on the weekends. But so okay, my problem too is like, no offense to Tucson,
the scene is not
such
good there.
a small community here that I think so. The tournament that I went to, there was maybe like 15 to 20 people, if that, and that's
like for a game that's as popular as this.
Yeah, so Tucson has a small community. I know the U of A has a big community, like of people that want to play.
But that's another problem though. I feel like our community is not a gaming community because you barely see like a lot of people excited about gaming. If you go to places like San Francisco, fucking huge.
Yeah.
Gaming is huge over there. You go to places like Portland, Oregon, huge over there. It's like a indie community. I don't know. But it's like over here we have old people.
We're the new Florida.
And frat boys.
Yeah.
So you got old people and frat boys who look down on gaming.
We got pill poppers
unless they're Call of
and
Duty fans. Unless they're Call of Duty fans.
No, not even Call of Duty.
Madden, Call of Duty.
It's like Madden, Call of Duty, and FIFA down here.
Doritos and
Mountain Dew.
Doritos, Mountain Dew.
Monster.
If that.
That's so funny.
See, no, I want to compete in Tetris.
Is there
there is no Tetris tournament.
No, they're not. That's like one of the most popular games of all time.
I can only rank with online. That's it.
No, I'm finding it weird that you're telling me that there's no like Tetris.
I cannot find any Tetrises. The only one that had like the Tetris championship was Nintendo.
Create a community. That's all you got to do.
What about Pokemon? Like, I don't get
there.
There's a huge community for that, but it's just like I feel like everybody's just going to use the same team of 6 because it's like, oh, I know which ones are going to get the best stats.
Well, look at it this way: it's like if you use that specific team of 6. And they have their disadvantages, someone's going to pick out those disadvantages and use them against everybody.
How does that work, though? Do you know anything about these? Like, do you have certain like amount of switch outs you can use, or you can?
I think you have like an unlimited switch outs, but I think so. As far as Pokemon VGC, it's 4v4. So you have your team of 6. You can choose 4 of them to go against each other. It's not just like your full 6.
That's what I thought so.
And it's a double battle. It's not 1v1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're double battles.
That's weird.
There's a lot more.
That's strategy. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Anyways, this has been Podcast Equip. We come at you every Thursday, as I said, on youtube.com/equipgaming or SoundCloud at the same URL. You can follow me on Twitter at mig_az. Follow Alex on Twitter at NeroInRed.
Yes, NeroInRed?
Yes. I had to think about that. And John at Tagless02. Not O2. I always used to say O2. Alex is our guest in this channel, but I want to take time to promote his channel, as we talked about earlier. He's also NeroInRed on YouTube.com. I don't know if you have the URL. Is it YouTube.com/NeroInRed?
/NeroInRed.
Okay. And then, of course, you're watching us on YouTube.com/EquipGaming. We come to you every Thursday for Podcast Equipped, every Saturday for John's Let's Plays. And I promise you, I'm going to get back to mine.
You better.
My Discuss Play Mondays, and then We Play Wednesdays. We're also talking about, like, cutting the show up. And so we're going to put the popular spots where we just, like, say, I want to cut this part. As we release the podcast, I want to cut this part that we talk about the topic of the week and put that on its own day. So you can, if you don't want to watch the whole podcast, you can just watch the topic of the week. That's always the interesting part of the show. You can get news anywhere. No offense to us,
at this point,
you get our opinion on the news is about what you get. But our topics are usually interesting. So come back every week for us every Thursday, and thank you, Internet, for watching this or listening. Bye bye.